There's a little theory I got. December the 1st, 2014. You see the activity on this box right here? See how they're fighting to get in the top? They're robbing that one out. Look at the activity on this box. See, no fighting at the top or bottom, but there's bees all over it. Look at the neighbor over here, same thing. No fighting at the top, but there's bees all over it. This is my speculation. The queen failed, or for whatever reason, that hive is shot. The bees are absconding from that one in the process of it getting robbed out, and they are merging into the neighboring two hives right here. Because you see, none of the rest of these boxes are acting like that. See, no activity at the tops, none of the rest of them yet. A little bit right there, but that's a neighbor to this one. I'm thinking the bees are leaving that one because of a failed queen or what have you. It's getting robbed. You can certainly see that. That's robbers going in and out. And I believe that's what's happening. So, we're going to find out later. I'm going to try to think, hang on to this little clip. But see, that right there is classic begging into an entrance. I've shook enough bees on top of boxes to kind of know that behavior. See this behavior right here running around like that? I noticed yesterday that box looked like it was starting to attract robbers. Alright, I'll catch y'all in the next one. A little bit later, still the same behavior. Yeah, it's getting robbed out. It doesn't look like there's much resistance either. There's that same hive getting robbed out. Here's another sign of it. I learned this by accident. Stacking supers late winter this year, 2014. You see this gooey residue-like stuff where they've been tracking it out. Well, that's honey. That's where they've been tracking through the uncapped honey in there. And it creates that wherever they track across. That's a good indication that they're robbing this hive out. And so that one's gone. It's getting lighter, but it's not light as a feather yet. I would be I'm convinced enough to where I could crack a lid on it now, but I want to wait until tonight just to be sure there's nothing in there. I'm almost certain it's done. Pretty sure exactly the way I described the thing a while ago is exactly the way it's happening. If you let nature take its course, what you have is a box full of dry comb here in the next, however many warm days we have for them to rob it. But I'm gonna check it in the morning early before they start flying. If it's warm tomorrow, whatever it is. I hope it's cold so I can open it up and see what exactly happened. I bet it won't be a B1 in it tomorrow. As all of those, you can see them still walking around the face of this one. Everything in that box, worker-wise, is flown out and, absconded and merged with these other ones. And that kind of works twofold. When they fly out of there and merge in with another one, they'll waggle dance and tell them where the honey's at, so they'll all come back to where home was and rob it. So, alright. This will be interesting. So here we are on December the 2nd. It's back winter time. It's been raining a little bit. There's that box that was getting robbed. You can see the honey and stuff has been tracked out of it right there. I did crack it with the hive tool because I'm one-handed here with the camera. Last night I just popped the lid. I got that propolized good. Last night I just popped the lid just to see. Just a couple of bees running around right there. Alright. See that teeny little cluster? Yep. For some reason they chose to abandon that queen. Now, if you want to talk CCD, I think Tom mentioned something about when I was talking about that bee log being a CCD. He said, well, they leave a little brood or something in there if that's the case. So the definition is, supposedly. Well, that queen is probably still okay in there as far as being alive. But I'll guarantee you there's a reason why they chose to abandon her. And you can see the activity on either neighboring hive where they were leaving this one in favor of those two. So, alright peoples. December the 3rd. Let's go check this hive out. It's a little cool this morning. And I want to dissect it now because it's supposed to get up around 60, so they say. The bees might go to robbing it again, and I want to get the combs out and look at them before they do. There's some residual live bees in there. It's about a half a fist-sized cluster. It's barely hanging on. I noticed when I popped the lid, they sticking these nasonoff glands up, you know, so that's usually an indication of queenless. But one way or the other, the thing is going to die. It's dead. You might as well just call it dead. So what I'm going to do is grab that and, I don't know, set it out there in the yard somewhere. So if they do try to fly, and they will, they'll come back over here somewhere if it's warm enough for them to do it. Another thing I like about my little 7-frame double mediums, one man can move one. There I go on that again. Let's see. See what we got going on in here. Full of bees in there, aren't we? I had high hopes for this thing too. I was expecting her to be a breeder. I got 2 of her daughters out here. Look like they're doing good, but I'll never use them. I don't know. Might be a queen in that. Well, there's the queen. For some reason they don't like her. So yeah, they slam freeze to death about, I don't know what. another. It wouldn't take long. They'd be gone by Christmas, I'm sure. Yeah, there's not enough bees right there to do a thing with. So for whatever reason, they left her. I noticed she's dragging a leg a little bit. If y'all can see. Maybe not, but anyway. I ain't wasting my time with them. So there you are, Tom. There's the queen, there's the bees, and about 90% of them left on her. That's your CCD deal. But for whatever reason, that queen doesn't have strong enough pheromone to keep them in the box. That's my assumption now. I guess you could just about call it anything, but for whatever reason, when they flew on the last pretty day, was it Monday? Or several pretty days, they determined that these other two boxes smelled better, so that's where they went. Then one could argue that I got the hives close together and they drifted. Yes, but I've seen them do that and pretty well. They'll pick the best queen in the lot and merge with her and abandon the crap, so I don't know. There's one down by my hand. It's, shoot, they won't last a week like that. And if they get robbed again today, they certainly won't. Wear a suit with these things when it's cold weather. They mean now. Ain't but about 100 bees left in the box. They just gonna stay. All I can tell them. Anyway, one down. You gotta be careful with them crawling up your sleeves when it's cold like this. In February, you'll see me working them in a short sleeve shirt, even though it's freezing, probably, because, well, they sense your body heat, so they stick to you. But no stings. Wasn't enough there to get pissed, hardly.